So here it was. Not since 1952 had Kansas made it this far. And now the Cinderella Jayhawks had a chance to win it all, the national championship.
Billy Tubbs is trying to do something that no coach has done against Larry Brown at Kansas. Sweep 3 games in 1 year. Loose off the tap, control Oklahoma. And they put up the first field goal. Mookie Blaylock at 2. Manning up with his first shot, ties the game. Now Pritchard, who is out of Tulsa, Oklahoma, brings it up. Just a few moments ago, Larry Brown addressed this team and said, don't be afraid of winning. They dump to Manning on the jump hook turnaround. He's 2 for 2. Now Pritchard in the middle. Pull up jump shot, and Larry has decided to go right after the defense. 8-7, Kansas leading. Manning gliding with the miss, and Piper follows.
One of the most unsung players in this NCAA tournament is Piper. His pace is Oklahoma's pace, and I would expect to see Kansas get a little tired here shortly.
Seeger misses that 3. Piper rebounded. Manning up the court to Geldner. Inside to Manning, unstoppable right there. Again, Oklahoma gets a turnover, and that's number 7 in the turnover department for the Jayhawks. But Pritchard goes and forces one himself, and that's 5 by the Sooners, so not a huge advantage. Now Newton down, wrap around, beautiful shot by Newton.
He has been the unknown Jayhawk in this tournament. Brent doing a great job offensively.
Larry Brown has gone to his bench. He has substituted 2 fresh players already. Grace is short. And coming out is Newton. There's one of them, Normore, the football player. He drives for the layup. Normore now running this team. The Scooter Berry, the off guard, running through without the ball. Lob pass to Manning. A beautiful pass by Berry. Now the 3 by Seeger, a great outside shooter. That's his second of the night. Kansas 22, Oklahoma 19, 11:25 first half. Now on the turnover, Manning goes for the home run. No more for the layup. Now Pritchard in the middle. Geldner for the layup. Normore's 3 is on the money.
That's absolutely perfect execution. They go back to this man-to-man. They really put the pressure on.
Manning needs the basket, and he gets it for Kansas. That's the advantage of having a great player. And a steal by Miner. He comes back up and draws the foul. Now it's Newton. His 3 is good. Steal by Manning. He'll put it down. Here we go.
That they can play a 50-point half against Oklahoma.
Manning went after the missed shot. Time runs out on the first half, and it was a fabulous first.
At halftime of the 50th anniversary game, the score was tied 50-50.
Basket, and it will be Jayhawks ball. Pritchard penetrates, left-handed drive. Here's Newton looking for the hot hand.
He knew it. Larry Brown has a great feel for his personnel.
Blaylock were not there, and Piper with rebounding position gets another one. Lead now to Minor. Short. Stolen by Manning from behind.
Grant never saw him.
Brings it to the attack and hits the field goal. He also brings Berry in off the bench. He's out there with Pritchard. Manning playing with 3 fouls. They get another turnover. Lead for Newton. Newton saves it, gets it out of Manning's hands.
You know, Newton has scored very well in this tournament, but he has made 2 of the best passes we've seen in the tournament. The behind-the-backer against Duke, and then that one.
Manning taps it back to Pritchard. Bangs the 2 in. What a fabulous shooting night for Dave Seeger. Here is Mookie Blaylock. It's now a 3-point lead.
Larry Brown wisely gets Pritchard back in the game because he realized Blaylock was starting to take over.
Kansas needs a field goal, and Piper Piper gives it to him. Kansas has tried for a title 3 times here and lost all 3. Their only championship was won up in Seattle. Manning off a fake with a great play. He can tie it with a free throw. 20 points here tonight, Billy, and 12 rebounds, make it 21 and tied at 65. Kansas was down by 5, and now they've battled back to tie it. Inside of 11-10. And now the Kansas defense flying after Oklahoma. Blaylock hits a 3, and he responds to it.
Now Grant's playing him out there.
Inside to Manning, unstoppable there. 4 of their starters have played the entire game. Manning throws in a jump hook for the lead. The next to fall would be Oklahoma if they keep it up. Piper, 71-68. Blaylock dumps Grant. It falls. Piper passed it up. Pritchard comes down to baseline and throws in a field goal to put the Jayhawks up again.
Because of the tempo of this game in the second half, they look much better than they were in the first half.
A brilliant game plan unfolding perfectly so far.
Blaylock looking for that steal.
Manning off the dribble.
Left-handed.
Grace. Misfiring. Manning rebounds.
That was a monster rebound inside, and Oklahoma has forgotten all about King and Grant inside. He's looking at the clock on the other end. He knows it's not down to 10 seconds yet.
It's inside.
Now it is. Now he wants the ball. Now he wants it.
Normore penetrates, drops it off to Piper, and the buzzer hits the field goal.
They use the entire 45.
Knocked away by Manning and out of bounds. Oklahoma ball.
You can't say enough about the game that young man has played tonight. Player of the year. Brent, the Oklahoma players looking up at that clock. To me, that's always the telltale sign when players start to worry. Instead of concentrating on the game, they look up at score and time.
Kansas 78, Oklahoma 75. Blaylock in behind Manning, who had his back turned to him, and Mookie Blaylock has pulled Oklahoma to within 1, 78-77.
But again, they employ the press without guarding the man taking the ball out. Grace is the safety man.
They double up on Pritchard into Berry's hands. They want him out there to shoot a free throw. Quickly over to Pritchard. They move it to Manning. Shot clock is off.
And the foul is Newton if you get a chance.
They're keeping the ball out of his hands so far. Here's Berry. They will elect to put Scooter Berry on the free throw line. At the 16-second mark, 78-77. A 2-point lead.
That was a good-looking stroke, Grant. A lot of confidence.
Short on that one, but Manning has it knocked away, and there's a foul called on Stacey King. Danny Manning comes to the free throw line. A championship could be in hand for this family.
And Brett, the key here is they're up 2. He goes to the line. If he hits 2, that takes away the opportunity for that three-point shot to tie things up.
The son of Ed Manning is now the second greatest scorer in the history of NCAA tournament play. He has put the Jayhawks up by 3. 14 seconds to go. Timeout. Kansas. 14 seconds to go. Oklahoma must hurry, and they have not been too proficient from three-point line this half. They go for the 2 right away on a driving layup by Grace, and quickly Tubbs goes to the timeout. They get it to Manning's hands. Danny Manning now will come up to the free throw line with 5 seconds remaining.
Just 2 off the clock. Good strategy by Billy Tux.
He's 3 of 5 from the free throw line. Now for an NCAA championship, and no one will be prouder than his papa. Now Danny Manning shooting to give the Kansas Jayhawks their second national championship. Kansas has won it. The Kansas Jayhawks have beaten all odds. They have lost more games than any champion in the history of the NCAA. And bedlam reigns here in Kansas City as the Jayhawks beat the Sooners 80